The one thing you said that was interesting, you said that on HBO, black comics use the N-word.
Rap music.
But Jewish comics can kid Jews. Hispanic comics, George Lopez kids Hispanics all the time. Gay comics kid the gay situation. It's okay, isn't it? But not okay when the non-N person uses it.
Well, I was trying to make a point to help her about what I felt, because about her hypersensitivity. And in general, in America, our hypersensitivity about race, instead of us feeling more like e pluribus unum. And I made it poorly, and so I upset some people, I offended some people, I hurt some people, and within 15 minutes, which is what I had to do, finish the hour, I took myself off my show for the rest of the day because I was so upset because I realized I had blown it. I didn't help her by, making that point. And, that about 8 o'clock that night, I had sent an apology that I was going to do in the morning on my show to LAradio.com. So it wasn't until 48 hours later that there was a media brouhaha about it, and I had already policed myself and apologized and said I was sorry.
Do you realize that it's okay if blacks want to kid blacks or make fun of themselves, but it's not okay for this lady to have a white person use the word?
I always tell people on my show to do the right thing. I thought I was trying to be helpful. I was trying to make a philosophical point, but I was wrong, and I apologized. And there are people who won't accept my apology, and they have their own reasons for that, and I feel bad for that. But my listeners heard my being contrite, being remorseful, being sincerely apologetic, because it's not my nature to go out of my way to hurt people, and, get on with things.
So you're still regretful?
Well, of course. Anytime you do something wrong, you should be regretful.
So what are you here to tell us tonight?
Well, I'm here to say that my contract is up for my radio show at the end of the year, and I've made the decision not to do radio anymore. The reason is I want to regain my First Amendment rights. I want to be able to say what's on my mind and in my heart and what I think is helpful and useful without somebody getting angry, some special interest group deciding this is a time to silence a voice of dissent and attack affiliates and attack sponsors. I'm sort of done with that. I'm not retiring. I'm not quitting. I feel energized, actually, stronger and freer to say the things that I believe need to be said for people in this country.
You're giving up the one area of your fame.
Oh, my dear. I write books. I have blogs. I have my website. I have speaking engagement.
When people think Dr. Laura, they think her radio talk show,
well,
right?
This is the era of the internet.
So you're going to do internet stuff?
Oh, yeah, I am now.
Why is your freedom of speech denied on radio?
Well, because if any
people can criticize what you say.
When I started in radio, if you said something somebody didn't agree with or they didn't like, they argued with you. Now they try to silence you. They try to wipe out your ability to earn a living and to have your job. They go after affiliates. They send threats to sponsors.
But that's their right, too.
Yes, but I don't have the right to say what I need to say. My First Amendment rights have been usurped by angry, hateful groups who don't want to debate, they want to eliminate. So that's why I decided it was time to move on to other venues where I could say my piece and not have to live in fear anymore that sponsors and their families are going to be upset, radio stations are going to be upset, my peeps, as I call them, are going to be upset.